Real-world forensic chemotherapy is a process of iterations. It's small steps, small steps. But we don't often have access to videos or materials that would show us exactly how someone might go ahead and do some of these things with forensic clients. There is a lot within the clinical field, but not so much within the forensic field.
C4, take 1.
So in our last session, we talked a little bit about the different sides of you that we notice in your day-to-day. Now, I brought along some cards, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about these cards, because I think they'll be really helpful for us in terms of understanding a little bit more about the different sides of you. I think I was quite inspired by the hero's journey because it is, of course, this sort of archetypal story of someone traveling from one place to another where they're transformed in a good way. And I feel that, that describes many of the journeys that these individuals have to go through. Did you get into fights a lot when you were a kid?
I was a teenager a bit, yeah.
Okay.
What are you going to do with them? Do you talk about this stuff to your friends when you're on a dinner or something? You're like, you got this crazy guy there and you're just discussing all this?
Even though I knew it was Mirko, I said, oh my God, he's just like the actual client. I kind of forgot he was an actor. Some of towards the end is very intense.
Fuck you, okay? No, fuck you, because you come here and you say you can resolve my life, yeah? At the beginning, you said that, so just fucking do something now.
And he just absorbs and he inhabits that character so well, and we obviously know the real client very well. And he really encapsulates this man's thinking processes and all of that stuff, even though he didn't have a script to read, we just had the ideas.
Mirko, I think, hit the mark pretty much every single time with being able to show that. And the reason why I think that is because the model of schema therapy actually speaks to a universal experience to people, right?
Well, I found those cards that he had. He had these cards with all different state of minds, and it was very useful to actually bring a subject up which was an actual image, and that image was really reflecting what was going on inside that type of personality.
When you step into the forensic world and work with forensic issues and forensic clients, you get confronted, I think, with quite harrowing stories that are, can be quite sort of discombobulating if you're not ready for it. And
it's visceral, really.
Yeah.
I think is how I describe it. Like, it's a really visceral kind of experience.
You can say it and you can read about it, but in the moment when you actually experience it, when you're listening to someone recounting a story about an attempt to try to torture or kill, it's not the real thing until you're actually listening to that, that you really know how you kind of respond to it.